our next guest, all the way from US, a b-boy legendary, b-boy Ken Swift! 7 drinks, represent.
How are you, Kenny?
Fine.
How does it feel? First time in Hong Kong. How are you liking it so far?
I'm excited to be here and just looking forward to this class.
俾啲掌聲 Ken Swift 啊！21個活生生嘅歷史人物。
好，呢個時間咧，亦都睇一睇片啦，不如。
My man Prince Ken Swift, you know what I'm saying? He preserved it. He preserved it excellent.
Right now, the only person that I've seen that does it the right way has to be Kenny. If anybody has ever seen Kenny break, then you can imagine how Spy, Mongo, myself, Boz, Bobby, Vinny, I mean, Kenny is a combination of my history when I was dancing. Looking at Kenny, he has the total package on how everything was done back then.
One thing that I've noticed through experience, you know, a lot of these things I learned in the last few years, even though I've been breaking 17 years, 18 years, I learned in the last few years that music is what makes me develop my styles and my moves. And I think that with all that experimenting and doing things on my own, that developed my style. I was doing things in breaking early that weren't the most incredible things, but they were different. And people that knew the science of breaking were saying, he's changing speeds, he's doing different directions, he's doing his footwork both ways, he's doing his chairs both ways, you know, he's doing backspins both ways. I think people knew.
To me, he's the best b-boy of this time in terms of representing the original text of footwork and being innovative and coming up with being inventive and not doing the same thing over and over and just, you know, pioneering new techniques and what have you. As his name is, Swift Wizard in Footwork Technique. He's that Swift Wizard in Footwork Technique.
That boy is vicious. Don't mess with him. That boy is mean. You know what I'm saying? Nasty. You know what I mean?
He's nasty.
documentary 叫 Fresh Kid 嘅，咁大家喺 YouTube 見到咧就講翻當時啊，即係百幾年跳舞嗰啲歷史啦，一路講到去90年代初嘅，咁大家上網去留意翻，入邊係講咗好多唔同關於 B-boy 嘅 style 啊、起源啊各方面嘅。咁好啦，呢個時候同 Ken Swift 傾下偈。
係啦，其實咧啱啱都問到啦 ，Kenny， 我問咗 Kenny 嘅，問咗 Ken Swift 啦。其實呢段片咧就由1999年嗰陣時拍嘅，咁咧裏邊 ，So can you briefly tell us what this documentary is about? What did it talk about? And your comment， 即係頭先咧 Ken Swift 唔知大家聽唔聽到啦。啱啱其實喺段片裏面咧，佢講咗一啲關於 breaking 嘅嘢，關於 b-boy 嘅嘢，其實應該大家聽唔到啦。幫你聽下現場演一次嘅話 ，Can you talk about the comments that you made? What was this documentary about? And just fill us in.
Well, first of all, I would just say the name of the movie is The Freshest Kids, and you should see the movie and see if they can get translation to it.
咁Ken Swift 咧就想大家咧去揾一揾搜尋呢一套電影啊，呢個 documentary 嘅電影咧就叫做 Freshest Kids。咁希望亦都咧，可能內地有一啲係翻譯咗做中文嘅。咁但係其實佢真係好希望大家可以咧做少少資料搜集啦，深啲去研究呢套嘢，因為裏面嘅資料係好珍貴，同埋佢覺得拍得係最好嘅一個 documentary 嚟嘅。
好睇嘅真係，
But anyway, the part that I spoke in the movie, basically what I said is that the music is the key. The music is the first reason why I did something on the floor. It wasn't because I saw something visual, it was because the music made me excited.
Ken 叔啱啱就講啦，佢就話音樂係最重要嘅。咁其實咧，令到佢落地板做任何嘅動作嘅一個動力咧，其實就係音樂啦，就唔係因為佢睇到佢唔係睇到一啲事物而令到佢感召啦，所以先至落地下做呢個。令到佢落地下做呢啲動作，咁但係咧，其實咧係因為啲音樂令到佢好 high 啊，聽到好興奮，咁所以咧佢就落咗地板做一啲地板嘅動作。
So I would say for all the dancers here, please remember that the music should be the #1 inspiration for you to really explore your creativity.
咁啊 ，Ken 叔仔喺度講啦，其實音樂應該係你第一樣可以 inspire 到你哋嘅嘢，而去激發你哋嘅創造能力嘅。And Kenny right here, I want to ask you one thing. I guess a lot of people have this question. I guess I do. What's the difference between b-boying and breakdance?
Well, it's all right. We'll stop. First, it's just a terminology thing.
好，其實都係一個詞彙上面嘅分別啦。
Back in the days, there were b-boys that did this type of dance.
咁有 b-boy 跳呢一種舞蹈啦，地板嘅舞蹈啦。
But when the media came along and started recognizing it, they didn't understand what it was. So they actually started calling it breakdancing.
咁其實係因為由80年代中啊，80年代尾嘅時候咧，有傳媒介入想訪問呢一種舞種嘅舞者或者報導佢哋嘅舞蹈 style 咧，咁就佢哋就自己叫咗呢種舞蹈做 breakdance。咁但係其實起源呢一種舞蹈係叫 b-boy。
We never called it breakdancing.
佢哋從來冇叫過呢種舞蹈做 breakdance 嘅。
So over the years, the difference between b-boys and breakdancers is, and I hope you could translate this, is that the people that only admired physical movement and wanted to do tricks and only moves were the breakdancers, and the b-boys and the b-girls were the ones that did the whole dance, did everything together at one time, rather than just try to do physical moves.
咁喺 Ken Swift 呢位前輩嘅眼中咧 ，breakdancer 咧就係一啲比較運用多啲肢體啊，去做一啲大嘅動作嘅一啲舞者啦。但係 B-boy 同 B-girls 咧係將整個舞蹈同整個文化，再加上啲大肢體大嘅動作咧，全部一齊演繹出嚟就係真正嘅 B-boy 同 B-girls 啊！咁俾掌聲 Kenny， 我覺得應該呢一個係解答咗好多人嘅一啲疑問嘅，係咪？Yeah, thank you, Kenny. Give Kenny a round of applause.